So here we go. Should be a good one. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. The straight right just misses. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Work rate. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bub.
Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Just misses with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy. And there's the bell for round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. to be careful not to punch himself out. Hey, those punches add up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter. Nope, that hook won't score. He scores with the counter. That hook doesn't score. Trying to land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? Here we go to the fourth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
And down goes Amir Khan. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight?
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, boy! Amir Khan, dazed! Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Khan in that lap. And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Good counter punching. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 6. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so...
Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Amir Khan is rocked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punch. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet. Here comes round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And down he goes! What an upset this could be as Khan is down! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Holding nothing back here in the round. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Do you believe what we're seeing? They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back out there and win the round. Great. I love that.
And there's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it could be a bit of a mousetrap.
The stamina is off the charts. Another scoring shot there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch lands. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. A bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.